Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, T-Bone, from the LUNSB Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew. It's Sunday morning. It's 10:30. It's time for the Supplemental. Every Sunday morning we come to you, we do three things. We talk to you about your national days of the week. We tell you about a comedy, a community, or a charity event that's coming up, and we finish it off with This Week in History, trivia style. It's a fun way to start your Sunday. So let's get things started with your national days of the week. La 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 la. Ooh, that's a good one. Monday, December 22nd, is National Short People Day. How do you define short? Is short defined by you as someone who is shorter than you? Because it's not National Shorter Than You People Day. And where is the fine line between short and little? You know, how tall can a little person be before they're no longer a little person and they're actually a short person? I don't know what that is. I feel it's in the 5 foot range. I feel like if you're less, no, because 4'11" would be a very tall little person, and a 4'11" female is small and breakable and fun-sized, pocket-sized. Where is the line? What is short just shorter than you? I think, as I worked through in my brain, I think 4'6". I think that's probably the cutoff. I think 4'6" is as tall as you can be and be a little person, and as short as you could be and still be a short person. I really feel like that's right there. And I have some little people friends of mine, and I'd be interested to see what they respond to if they ever even take the time to view this. Little people, little attention span is what I'm saying. Short people, I mean short attention span. In my current real life, not my internet world, in my current real life, the shortest person I know, I see almost every day. And I think she's on the borderline of being a little person. But she's cool. I like her. And I will remind her on Monday, December 22nd, that it's National Short People Day. To your comments. What do we got here? All right, we got 4'9" is minimum for U.S. Navy and is considered a dwarf. Santa's elves will be celebrating National Short People Day, or Person Day. Phew, I almost missed the supplemental. Hello, Robert. And he loves the mojitos. The mojitos. I only like the mojitos when they are the luchadors. The luchador mojitos. Those are my hang boys. I like those guys. Yeah, come to think of it, I've never seen a female luchador. Well, there's a word here I've never seen before, and I kind of wanted to do that, but we're not going to do that. Pfeffernusse. 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 I'm just curious. Bear with me the 2 seconds it takes us to Google search what in the heck is Pfeffernusse. Oh, it's a chocolate candy. Iced gingerbread cookies. Pfeffernusse. We're not doing Pfeffernusse. What we will do is this one. I said open it. Where is it? If I could pull this off while we're here, that would be cool, but apparently I cannot. Oh, welcome to studio. Log in. Sorry for the distraction. It's all about proof of concept. Luchadores, mellitos, luchadores. Tuesday, December 23rd, is National Christmas Movie Marathon Day. It is also the live Tibbs Eve special. And we're going to talk more about that later. But when we talk about Christmas movie marathons, your device ran into a problem and crashed. I don't want you to tell me in this setting. I want you to think about it. And I want you to tell me when I ask you on Tuesday, December 23rd, when I ask you about your favorite Christmas movie, I want you to have an answer ready to go. Robert, don't do it like you normally do it. I don't want 15 answers. What is your, listen to the word I'm about to use here, favorite? Singular. One. What is your favorite Christmas movie? I don't want to know now, and I don't want a list of all of the Christmas movies you've ever seen, because they're your favorites. No. Favorite, singular, uno, one. I want to know what is your favorite movie, and I'm giving you plenty of time to think about it, because I don't want your answer until Tuesday, December 23rd. National Christmas Movie Marathon Day during the live Tibbs Eve live LUNSB Show Tibbs Eve live special event. We'll talk more about that later. We're going to get through the national days of the week first. We'll come back to that. To your comments. I don't know why I enjoy moving the microphone like that. Oh, look, a different color. I will. People do things that make you want to hate them, even if you're supposed to love them. So he started listing movies because he hates me. That's the only reason he would do that. Oh, not cousin, but it gives me an opportunity to say something about, yeah, we're doing that. Wednesday, December 24th. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. No, that's not actually what we're talking about. What we are talking about is National Cousin Day. The beautiful thing about having an estranged family is I don't know things like I'm supposed to know. I don't know people and things and titles, and I don't know, because we were a secular family unit. You know what I mean? It was just my mom, my dad, and my brothers. That was it, man. From the time when I was a little child, we were on our own. We didn't deal with parents of parents of parents, and we didn't deal with brothers and sisters of cousins and nieces and nephews. We didn't deal with any of that at all. And I was cool with that, because these were my ride or dies. So I'm sure there are cousins out there of which I do not know, nor do I care to know, because I've gone this long without any of them. And nieces and nephews and uncles and cousins and something and bears, oh my. Tigers and bears, oh my. But my betrothed does have family connections and nieces and nephews and brothers and sisters and cousins and tigers and bears, oh my. And through legal contract, those people by default are attached to me somehow. And one of them, not my cousin, but my nephew, recently collected his shield. So I'm going to use National Cousins Day, because I don't know any cousins, and please celebrate your cousins anywhere you want, but I'm going to use it to celebrate Matthew's acceptance. Graduation from the police academy. Good on him, and also really good on my brother-in-law, because I don't know if it was. I don't know how he did it. All I know is I saw it. And what I got to see was Maddie walk across the stage and shaking hands like a man who's proud of his accomplishment, as he should be. And then, just off to the right, you see somebody walk up on the stage who was not previously on the stage. And the camera's kind of far away and you can't see their face. But as he gets closer and closer, the last hand he shakes is his dad. And that warmed all the cockles. There was a lot of cockle warming. So that's what I got. It's Christmas Eve. It's National Cousins Day. Moving on to the comments. To the comments. I don't know how to end that. Moving on. That begs the question, why do your parents do that to you? Disregard. We don't need the trauma here. Yeah, you're not going to get it even if I want to still ride and die for you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. I read all the comments. And I have crashed that other computer. Wow, they're really pushing the pumpkins on Thursday, December 25th. Thursday. Wait. Oh, wait. Wait. I'm going to go with this one. Thursday, December 25th is National Pumpkin Pie Day. I like pumpkin pie, and I don't eat it as much as I would like. Now, I will use Christmas as a great excuse for eating more pumpkin pie. But maybe you don't like pumpkin pie, but maybe you just like pumpkin. Fear not, because December 25th is also National Pumpkin Day. Maybe you don't like edible pumpkin. Maybe you like liquid pumpkin. That's okay. Fear not, my friend, because Thursday, December 25th is also National Pumpkin Spice Day. The big pumpkin really is doing everything they can to take Christmas from us. It's big pumpkin. It is the pumpkin industrial complex working hard to take over what we know to be Christmas. But that's not going to stop me from eating some pumpkin pie and maybe having a pumpkin spice latte or just eating some pumpkins. Because it's December 25th and big pumpkin, the pumpkin industrial complex, is winning. Moving on. And fire station, baby. He's never really claimed me as his brother. Don't dismiss his ride or die comment. Chronological chaos. Okay. It is freezing down here, so forgive me for I just saw me touching my nose. Sorry. We're getting there. Oh, I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Friday, December 26th is National Winer's Day. And not the cool whiner either. Not the guy sitting back in his glass drinking a bottle of wine. No, not that guy. You know the whiners that we're talking about. It's the day after Christmas. People did the things that they could do to try and make you happy. They went out, they spent time, they collected things, they wrapped the things, they sneak and sequestered the things into the tree area. And when you open it, they really want you to be happy. And they're there so you pretend to be happy. But the next day, when they're no longer there, you have plenty of opportunity to moan and groan, to witch and whine, to complain about the thoughtful gifts that were given to you. Because that's what people like to do. If you want to make someone's life easy, tell them what they want or what you want. That's all. Ladies, this especially goes for you. If there's something you've been thinking about getting on Christmas, tell your spouse. It's not that hard. It's not hard at all. I would like this thing. Bing! Magic. The thing happens. You get the thing, whatever the thing is. Because I am not the only man who deals with this every year. Every year, all we want to do is please our spouse. That's all we want to do. And all year long, we're dying. We're dying for any clues or any hints of anything that we can get you. And you don't give them to us. You don't need anything. All you need is love. All you need is love, love. Yeah, I know. And then come Christmas Day, we did our best. And we gave you whatever we could give you that we thought would make you happy. And then the next day, when we're not around, what are you doing? You're on the phone with your girlfriends. Can you believe what this idiot bought me? This idiot bought me things to keep my feet warm. What does he think I am? Retarded? So... I guess on the 26th of December, whining about somebody not being appreciative of your gift would also be appropriate on National Whiners Day. I'm moving on to your comments. Got a lot coming in today. In the fire station, you read the first time, turn on the heat, we can even hear it. The computer adjusts the background noise automatically. Shut up, James. Just shut it. Does his shirt say, let's go get some blow? The dishes and laundry and flip your fingers the other way and come up with me. Okie dokie. All right. La 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 la. Yeah, everybody hates it. That's why I'm going to do it. Saturday, December 27th is National Fruitcake Day. Now, because of my upbringing, the only thing I can think of when I hear the word fruitcake is not bread baked with fruit and candied fruit inside it. That is not what I hear whenever I hear fruitcake. I think of all of my brothers. I even think of myself. We were all fruitcakes. We were called many a name, and fruitcake was probably the most endearing of all of the names that we were called. How do you learn characters in the Bible through your father's yelling? Like, I didn't know who Nimrod was, all right? But when you've been called an effing Nimrod many, many times, and then one day you find out who Nimrod is, you're like, oh, that actually makes total sense. That's pretty good. A fruitcake is kind of the Nimrod of the dessert world. Now, people hate on fruitcakes, man. Why? Why is there so much hate on a fruitcake? If you don't like candied fruit inside bread, don't eat it. That's all. Make your life simple, man. No need to add additional hate on the thing. Don't hate. If you're hating on inanimate objects, let's think about that for a second, okay? Maybe you don't need to hate on an inanimate object. It's just fruitcake. It's just fruitcake. It's not going to hurt you. I mean, it could. A good fruitcake weighs about 16 pounds, and it's very, very dense. It's a loaf, a regular sized loaf that's filled with like lead. It's super dense. So you cut it a nice thin slice. You put a little, I can't believe it's not butter on top. Why? I don't know why. I don't know why I Can't Believe It's Not Butter has that silky smooth texture that you need on top of fruitcake. My cardiologist would probably tell me I shouldn't be putting I Can't Believe It's Not Butter on top of fruitcake. And he's most likely right. What if I just did half? Is there any room for negotiation? What if I just did the outside and left the center? That way I could get just a little bit, I Can't Believe It's Not Butter in every bite. That would make me happy. And it could make you happy. If you're for fruitcake, if you're against fruitcake, you know what? That sounds like another topic to cover during the Tibbs Eve Live special. It should be fun. So reserve your comments or repeat your comments later to a different audience. On Saturday, December 27th, National Fruit Cake Day. Moving on to your comments. Fruit cakes are nasty. Focaccia, Christmas focaccia. That's panettone. Ooh, God, I can't stand the taste anymore. The smell of fruitcake was the best thing we got. Numbnuts. Yes, a numbnut is an ingredient inside a fruitcake. La, 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 la. With only a couple of days left in the year, I feel like you should have already done this. So we're not going to do that one. Yeah, we're going to go with this one. Sunday, December 28th, is National Card Playing Day. You might not know this about me. Many of you probably don't know this about me, but I love playing cards. Now I love playing cards. And one of my favorite games to play is Pinochle. I can play Pinochle for hours on end, and I'm pretty good at it. It all depends on who my partner is, or if we're playing Cutthroat and I don't have a partner, I can pretty much beat just about anybody. I'm that good. I'm not bragging. Facts is facts, baby. I tell you that to tell you this. As a child, I hated playing cards because my dad really enjoyed it. And even though I didn't want to play cards, he made me play cards. And he taught me all the games. He taught me all the card games. I know them all. And he was good at all of them. He was really good at cheating. He was so good at cheating. I mean, it was next level cheating. He could deal, I say this all the time, he could deal off the bottom of the deck as quickly as I could deal off the top of the deck. He was so smooth. He had hands. And thanks to the wonders of the internet, me and my dad were both stationed in Newfoundland many, many years ago and many, many years apart. And, the farther you go back in time, the less pictures there are until there are none. Think about that for a second. Today, 1,000 pictures a minute are being taken. But, yesterday it was 999, and the day before that it was 998. Whatever the number is, if you go back 10 years, there were less pictures. If you go 10 years before that, there was less pictures. Less pictures, less pictures, less pictures, less pictures. And then there was a picture, but before that there was none. So I completely forgot where I was going with this. I was, it happens. It happens. You start a rant, you got a place that you're going to go with it, and while you're building up the energy to complete the rant, you lose your place. He would force me to play cards, and I hated playing cards. I really did. But he taught me all of the card games, which made me very good at the card games. And I mentioned that he was a great cheat. And he was, but he did it in good spirits until he got caught. And then, true story. If you enjoy playing cards, you know what? Break out a deck, man. If you have not played cards all year, then make it a point on December 28th, with only 3 days left in the year, and celebrate National Card Playing Day. And quickly, It doesn't have to be regular cards. You know, you can get some Uno cards. You can get some Coupe Ferret cards. Didn't think I know about Coupe Ferret. I have a deck of Coupe Ferret cards here. You can get some Scopa. You can get some Scopa cards. Those are fun. People call them Spanish cards. They're not Spanish. They're Italian. Anyway, as I was saying, enjoy Sunday, December 28th, National Card Playing Day. To your comments. You never caught him. He doesn't cheat. That's what he would say. That's right. Get your deck out. Day drinking sounds like a good idea. Fights the urge to drink after this episode. Fights the urge. Well, this is going to cause some feelings to come back. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What's going on over there? I could not get that working. Today is Sunday, and let's go the Bills. And now, it's time for your Char community, comedy, or charity-related events. We are going to talk about The Thing. Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 p.m. Central European Time. We are doing the LUNSB Show is doing the live Tibbs Eve special. It's going to be on Facebook. We're going to do our best to have it rolling on TikTok at the same time. This show, once a year, we tape an episode of the LUNSB Show live, and we do this with the intent of 100% engaging the audience. We want you to get on your phone, and we want you to turn on the camera. We want to bring you onto the big screen. We want to see pictures of your kids. We want to see pictures of your ugly Christmas sweaters. We want to see pictures of your Christmas tree. This is our fan engagement episode. It's all about anyone who's ever listened to the show. It's about you. And I really hope we can have a good time with it. We're going to be doing Christmas trivia. We're going to be asking Christmas related questions. We'll throw in some Hanukkah stuff. We'll play old commercials that I did on the radio describing Christmas and Kwanzaa and Three Kings and all of the things. That is Tuesday, December 23rd, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard. If you live anywhere else in the world, I'm going to rely on you to do your math. If you live in Newfoundland, where Tibbs Eve began, you are 1 hour and a half ahead of East Coast Standard Time. So it will be 5:30 or 5:30 for you. If you live in Spain, it's 10 o'clock. If you live in Jersey, if you live in Virginia, you're on the East Coast, it's at 4. For the rest of you, do your own math, okay? Shirley, I don't even know where you're at these days. Whatever it is, do your math. If you don't know how to do the math, ask Google. Google will do it for you. That is Tuesday, December 23rd, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard. The LUNSB Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew presents the Tibbs Eve live special. I look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be a blast. Or not, but there will be a lot of drinking involved. So come with a cup, all right? To your comments, you've never caught him. He doesn't see a picture of my bum. Okay. Whatever that was about. Okay. Now, I asked it to ask me questions, and it gave me a bunch of questions, and I was like, I'm pretty sure we did all these questions before. And it says, you're not wrong. Several of these are staples that tend to pop up in December history. That's on me. Let's fix it properly. Below is a fresh, lower repeat risk replacement quiz, still meeting all of your rules. Previous week in history, medium difficulty, multiple choice, straightforward, no tricks, different angles, less overused events, no answers included. So let's get ready for the fan favorite portion of the show. This week in history, a trivia style. Question number 1. Hey, Roger. Good looking at you, brother. Question number 1. On December 14th, 1918, which country's women gained the right to vote in parliamentary elections? December 14th, 1918, which country's women gained the right to vote in parliamentary elections? Was it the United States? Was it Germany, the United Kingdom, or France? I am looking at your answers. Mr. James says the us, meaning the United States. Roger goes with England. James says maybe Australia. That wasn't even one of the options. Robert and Jessica, waiting to see your answers before we move on. Trying to give you a pause before I give mine. Robert's going to go with the uck, and James is changing his answer to the uck, but you can't change your answer. You already said the U.S. Or us, and then you said Australia, and that was even more wrong. Where's Jessica? Jessica, I'm looking for you. Patrick says France. Okay, that's a good guess, my friend. Again, your options were United States, Germany, United Kingdom, or France. We come from France. Because the question uses parliamentary elections, I'm going to go with, Jessica's going to go with the United States. I'm going to go with the United Kingdom. Because in the United States, we don't do parliamentary elections. I think the answer's in the clue. Moving on to question 2. On December 15th, 1970, which animated TV special first aired and became a holiday staple? I would try to sing all of them, but I only know the words to 2 of the options. All right, the question again, December 15th, 1970, which animated TV special first aired and became a holiday staple? Was it Frosty the Snowman? Was it him? Was it a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Was it a Charlie Brown Christmas? Or was it You're a Mean One? How the Grinch Stole Christmas. There are 4 that are being presented to you. Which one of them premiered on December 15th, 1970? James is going with The Grinch. Roger is going with The Grinch. Robert's going with Rudy. Very funny. Jessica's going with Charlie Brown. You all wrong. Wrong. You are so wrong. I believe it was Frosty the Snowman or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It is definitely one of these 2 because I think they came out like the same night. I'm pretty sure we watched Burl Ives be Frosty the Snowman, and then like 30 minutes later, we saw Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Abominable Snowman. But I'm pretty sure Frosty the Snowman came on first. So Patrick's going to go with The Grinch. Okay. We'll see how he does in just a couple more questions. I'm definitely, it's not Charlie Brown and it's not The Grinch. It's either Rudolph or Frosty the Snowman. I'm going to stick with Frosty. Good old Burl Ives, man. Question number 3. Do you, Burl Ives sang the music, but it was recently found out that the guy who voiced Frosty the Snowman had 3 families living separately. And I don't know what comedian said this joke, but it led me to think a little bit more about the joke. He had 3 families, and he was the voice of Frosty the Snowman. So that means 2 families every year are putting a hat on a snowman, hoping their dad comes back. I just thought it was funny. It was a very funny premise. I don't think he's got that punch where it needs to be. Question number 3. On December 16th, 1944, what major World War II battle began in Europe? Oh, okay. We'll see how that works out for you. On December 16th, 1944, what major World War II battle began in Europe? I know the answer. Because it was Patton who came to the rescue. Ha ha ha! You didn't know that, did you? You learned things here. Here are your multiple choice options. Was it the Battle of Stalingrad, the Battle of the Bulge, the Battle of Monte Cassino, I've been there. Or the Battle of Arnhem. Again, here are your options. The Battle of Stalingrad, the Battle of the Bulge, the Battle of Monte Cassino, or the Battle of Arnhem. James pops in with Bulge. We'll give everybody else a chance. I know there's a delay from when I read the question, when I give you the multiple choice answers. Jessica's going to go with the Bulge, and how long it may take you to tick. My grandfather was with him for that. Got his first Silver Star for that. Battle of the Bulge in my pants, he says. Roger, who's also been to Monte Cassino, says Monte Cassino. Patrick says the Bulge. Basically, the entire Taney family says Bulge. Robert says Bulge. Mr. LeCaire is the only one who said anything other than Bulge, because I am also going with the Battle of the Bulge. Huh? It's a good one. On December 17th, 1989, which episode of The Simpsons marked the show's official series debut? December 17th, 1989. Relatively recent history. Which episode of The Simpsons marked the show's official debut? And I'll tell you why they're using that terminology as soon as I read you your multiple choice options. Was it Bart the Genius, Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire, Krusty Gets Busted, or Life on the Fast Lane? Those are your multiple choice options. Bart the Genius, Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire, Krusty Gets Busted, or Life on the Fast Lane. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, make an educated guess. But the reason they said the show's official series debut is because The Simpsons had been around before it became a TV show. They were a little short on a show called The Tracy Ullman Show. Tracy Ullman, British comedian, actress. She did a variety show, and of which The Simpsons were on it. But they didn't officially start until December 17th, 1989. Jessica, first one to pop in, says Bart the Genius. James goes with Krusty Gets Busted. Robert goes Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire. And Roger goes with Roasting also. I think it's Bart the Genius. Because that seems appropriate. But since everybody chose everything else, just because I'm feeling so festive this week, I'm going to go with Life on the Fast Lane. I am the one odd out. On December 18th, 1865, which amendment officially abolished slavery in the United States? December 18th, 1865, which amendment officially abolished slavery in the United States? Was it the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, or 14th? That's all you got to worry about. Was it the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, or the 14th? Well, we know what the first 10 are, right? You got your standardized Bill of Rights. And then the next several are known as the Reconstructionist period, because they all came immediately following the Civil War. Robert says the 14th. Patrick is going to go with Life in the Fast Lane on the previous question. That was said before you said it. It wasn't typed before I said it, or it didn't make it onto my screen before I said it, so don't tell me what's going on. It's okay. There's no points for being first, okay? I was just giving my rationale, my reasoning. Roger says the 13th. Robert says the 14th. Patrick says the 13th. And we just picked up another viewer. We're waiting. December 18th, 1865. Which amendment officially abolished slavery in the United States? The 11th, the 12th, the 13th, or the 14th? Jessica goes with the 13th. James says Patrick goes with the 13th. James says the 13th. Everybody, delay is not my fault. Everybody's saying the 13th. The 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th amendment all came after the end of the Civil War. And I think the very first thing that they agreed upon was the 11th Amendment, and that there shall be no more slavery. My answer is 11. Could be wrong. I haven't been looking at my Constitution lately, and that's on me, because you should. When you're a military man, you say you will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. You should probably know what's in it. Question number 6. On December 19th, 1963, which British band performed on the Ed Sullivan Show for the first time? December 19th, 1963, which British band performed on the Ed Sullivan Show for the first time? Okay, you say 14. The Rolling Stones, The Who, the Beatles, or the Kinks? Who did it? Beatles, Beatles, Beatles. Roger, Robert, James all say Beatles. I think all of us are going to answer Beatles, except for Patrick, who will probably say, who? Jessica says Beatles. I think we all agree it's the Beatles. I was just looking for the funny or odd answer, of which none of you gave. The final question for this week. On December 20th, 1606, which company launched an expedition that eventually led to the founding of Jamestown? Patrick says Beatles. Oh, I didn't know that was his favorite band. Oh, I tell you something. I hope you understand that Patrick likes the Beatles. It's his favorite band. On December 20th, 1606, which company launched an expedition that eventually led to the founding of Jamestown? Was it Hudson's Bay Company, the East India Company, the Plymouth Company, or the Virginia Company? James pops in with the East India. Robert pops in with Ocean Gate. Funny. That was good. That's good. I am also going to go with the East India Company. I'm glad I could make that young man's morning. But now I can't get the song out of my head. So Roger also says the East India Company. And Jessica says the East India Company. And Robert says East India. All right. Again, you keep your own score. However you do is on you. The goal for all of us is to go 7 for 7. And I promise you, if you go 7 for 7, you're going to feel really good about yourself. It's just going to make you feel good. It does that. We say to the computer, answers, please. And here are this week's answers. Question number 1, none of us got correct. It was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Changing to Hudson. No, there is no changing. Those are the rules. You can't change. So we all got question number 1 wrong. But I was closer than any of y'all. Okay? Give me my respect. Question number 1, I'm sorry, was United Kingdom. Those of us who answered United Kingdom, we're doing great so far. Yay! 1 for 1. Question number 2, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Boo! We all failed miserably. Boo! Question number 3 was the Battle of the Bulge. Question number 4, Simpsons roasting on an open fire. We should have got that. Question number 5 was, in fact, the 13th Amendment. I will now associate the Italian number 13, which is good luck in Italy, with slavery. Good luck. No, you didn't. Stop it. Stop lying. Question number 6 was Patrick's favorite band, the Beatles. Question number 7, I think we all got wrong, no matter how many swings you took at the pitch, because it was the Virginia Company. Ha-ha! Didn't know that, did you? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for us this week, okay? I am going to be fiddling around trying to do some things. Please ignore anything you see for like the next hour on my page. Just ignore it. Don't make your comments or anything like that, because I'm just going to delete it all when I'm done. I'm just testing. Thanks for joining me this morning and all year long. Thanks for joining. I really look forward to hanging out with all of you for just a few minutes every Sunday morning. I take this opportunity to remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you can be. And if you are a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. Chick Bruce sends her love, and I am out.